What's up, gamers? This is that PlayStation Gamer Coach, you guys, with a brand new video. I am just going to talk about the Xbox Showcase here real quickly because honestly, this showcase was not that impressive. In fact, this might not come much of a shock if you guys know me, but I think the state of play was better. And I think the reason why the state of play was better it was because it was quick and to the point. They showed off games real quick and are like just moving at a pretty fast pace, actually, surprisingly. This was kind of like a lot of these games took up a lot of time, and I was like, when they started talking about Forza, I was just like, oh God, fucking kill me now. They're like talking like, oh, the scrapes look realistic this time around. I'm like, who the fuck is gonna slow down the game to put the nose scrapes? Oh, the scrapes, guys. That's a high detail there, man. We gotta give that a 10 out of 10. Like, don't get me wrong, Forza is a fine franchise, and I do think it's actually the best racing series. But it's like, Jesus Christ, really? This is what we're getting to? Like, we're really trying to get to, like, these small little details that not really many people are going to notice, especially in a racing game. Redfall they showed, and man, I'm just going to say I'm not interested at all. It's like, maybe they would have had me with the vampire concept, but now I'm seeing this gameplay. I'm like, oh my god, this looks like every fucking Arcane game that they've made so far. It looks like Deathloop. It looks like Dishonored 2, Dishonored 1. And don't get me wrong, while I think, Dishonored games are pretty good, I have no experience in Deathloop, so I can't tell you if I think that's good, but it's just so formulaic. Like, you know what this is going to be. This is going to be a four-player, co-op kind of game where, oh man, we can really get the family together and kill vampires. It's like, oh god. Most of the showcase after that point was kind of hit and miss for me, if I'm being honest. Now, some were interesting, like the gun talking game. I forget the name of it. High on Life. That's the name of the game. I think that was actually kind of a cool concept. And then, of course, there was like Plague's Tale, which Plague's Tale Requiem, if you guys aren't familiar with this game, it's the sequel to Plague's Tale. I think it's called Innocence, something like that. I actually played the first one. I think the first one was surprisingly good. I was like, okay, this is kind of like, what people say, third-person action game with stealth elements. But I was like, I kind of like the story of this one. The first one, I was like, okay, you know what? You got something here. And the fact that it's not even made by like an American developer, it's made by a French developer, definitely it was like, huh, I didn't know they could make video games over there. Like, I don't know, because like you don't hear about the French making video games often. But yeah, Plague Tales Requiem, I'm definitely looking forward to playing that on my PlayStation. And that's kind of the problem most of the showcase. And of course, the big game here was Starfield, but we'll talk about Starfield real quick. Before I wrap up this video. But Starfield just looked like No Man's Sky 2. And I try to play No Man's Sky, like no joke, like 2 hours before recording this video, I can't get into it. It's just so much micromanaging, and while I don't think Starfield particularly looks bad, I'm like, man, this is the game Xbox were hyping up. Like, it doesn't look bad, but it's like, ain't exactly groundbreaking either. It's just kind of, It's just kind of, I guess the best way to put it. There were two surprise announcements, though. Persona 3, Persona 4, Persona 5 Royal are coming to Xbox Game Pass. Now, Persona 5 is the first one coming, and I guess next year the other ones are coming. Now, I can't imagine this is going to be exclusive. I can't imagine this is going to be something they only do for Xbox, especially Persona 4, if you know the history of that game and how it was a Vita exclusive for so long. I imagine it's coming to PlayStation at some point. And if it doesn't, it's like, man, fuck Sony. You got punched in the balls a little, didn't you? There's no big acquisition news, except there was an announcement about Hideo Kojima. He's making a Xbox Studios game. Again, no word if it's exclusive. We didn't even see the game itself. It was just an announcement of an announcement. Hello, I like Xbox money. Thank you. And I can't lie, I did have a fuck you Kojima moment. Like, his Sony back his, weird ass game called Death Stranding. and I just went for Xbox. I can't lie. A little that PlayStation fanboy that is toxic as hell in me. He kind of got a little mad first, but what really this showcase like this really kind of shocked me was that there's no news about Halo Infinite.
But this
Like,
wasn't the mission.
at all.
The missions change.
And I'm like,
They always
oh boy, are they taking this game out to the fucking barnyard and Old Yellers on it? Because, you know, for a live service game, it's really not that live. And I'm not gonna try to see your shit on Halo Infinite's multiplayer long, but it just, this is why I don't trust these live service games when it comes to that. Yes, they, you know, keep doing CC details, you know, seasons. See, that's what kind of shocks me. They'll actually do more seasons for Sea of Thieves than they do for Halo.
The future.
Are they trying to send like a message that like Sea of Thieves is a more valuable IP to them now than Halo? They can't even like tell us like, you know, the concept for the next season. No, because you know how like each season is supposed to have like your own little thing. The second one's supposed to be your own world. They can't even tell us what like the third season theme will be. They can't even tell us like when we're gonna get forward, when we're gonna get co-op. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, how much longer do we have to wait for Halo Infinite to be even a somewhat viable game at this point? And there's my Halo Infinite rant, but this whole showcase in general, it was just such a bore to get through. Like, I legit was watching this with a friend right next to me, and me and him were both falling asleep. Like, we're just like, dude, half these fucking games are boring. And then fucking waste our time on Minecraft Legends. Like, oh my god. I won't lie, Diablo 4 looked cool, but it's Diablo 4, and from what I'm hearing about Diablo Immortal, the franchise might be going through some issues right now. So, probably won't be picking that up. But, overall, this showcase was boring. That's the best way to put it. Boring. And I know some people might disagree with me. Some people might think it's a pretty good showcase. Some people might think it's even a great one. But I am just speaking from my perspective. I think it was boring. I legit was falling asleep during most of it. It was only like the last half of it. Like the last two things they announced. I guess three things really. That really caught my attention. I was like, oh shit. Finally some life here. Then they go to Starfield. I'm like, oh. Yeah, this is kind of what I expected. And of course, it's a Bethesda game, so I'm skeptical if it's even going to run, you know, the way it's supposed to at launch. But what do you guys think of the Xbox showcase? Like I said, I would probably give it a, I'm going to be fair here, I'm going to say a 3 out of 10. And the reason for it being so low is just because a lot of filler games were in between. Some of those filler games didn't look bad, but it was like, this isn't why we buy an Xbox. This isn't why you subscribe to Game Pass. You want the next big things. You want the next big blockbuster stuff. And the next big blockbuster stuff they showed wasn't really that appealing. And again, just the fact Halo Infinite had like no presence here. Really, I feel like that multiplayer is dead now. If they don't have anything planned for the rest of this year, I'm kind of concerned. But until next time, guys, this is That PlayStation Gamer signing out. What did you guys think of the showcase overall? Make sure to like, comment, subscribe on that YouTube algorithm BS. Peace out and have a good day. Man, I'm just waiting for PlayStation Plus to change now.